Be Quick or Be Dead, the current single for Iron Maiden. From Iron Maiden in the studio, Bruce Dickinson. Donington.
Yes.
Again.
Yes.
What do you remember about the last time?
Usual things, mud. There's always mud, and it's funny, really big festivals like that, I don't actually remember much, because the whole thing goes like a kind of blur, because you're so up all day, there's so much adrenaline and stuff running through you that you see things, you know, like solid obstacles to walk around them and things, but you don't really see them, if you know what I mean. You know, it doesn't really connect. The people are talking to you, and you sort of go, oh yeah, and your mind is just somewhere else, completely somewhere else.
But when you get on stage,
yeah, when you get on stage, you go into this little world of like racket and, and vibration and things. I didn't open my eyes for about a minute and a half. You know, you run on stage, you find yourself a spot, close your eyes and sing, and then try and make up your mind what's going on after that.
But looking out into that Donington crowd, particularly the last time that you played, which was the biggest crowd ever,
it's
ever
amazing.
that they've ever had.
Yeah, amazing.
It was like, to me, because I was kicking around the backstage, it was like looking at a massive CinemaScope screen of hands in the air.
I know. And the great thing is, what I like about it in the daytime as well is you can see all the banners and the flags. It looks like one of those medieval movies where, you know, like Genghis Khan is camped outside the gates of some city and they're going to pour boiling oil on them or something. It's fantastic. All the smoke, there's all this smoke and steam and stuff coming off everybody. It's great.
It's a wild festival.
Yeah, really good. I mean, the only equivalent festival I'd say that's anywhere in the world that I've ever been to was Rock in Rio. And that was however many it was. We never actually got a proper count, but it was about 300,000 or something. After the first 100,000, you can't really tell the difference. It's just a lot of people, and that was a similar sort of feeling to the first Donington we ever did, except that the first Donington we ever did, because it was home territory. It means that much more. You know, yes, we were nervous at Rio. But at Donington, we were actually headlining, and it was home territory, so that's the most important of all, really.
When you play other festivals, major festivals around the world, do you find that you get different reactions from different songs?
Maybe a bit in the States, perhaps. I think, for example, the Seventh Son album was a very big record over here in Europe. I mean, it's huge in Germany, for example, and things like that. Whereas in the States, a lot of people kind of went, oh, hang on, you know, because they like to, somehow they kind of get their wires crossed a bit sometimes up there. They like to put things in boxes. And with Maiden, we sort of, you know, we occasionally climb out of our box.
Show them the other side of the box.
The other side of the box, yes, dark side of the box.
Right. When you get to the Donington stage, when we see you on the Donington stage this year, headlining at Donington, will we visually see something radically different? Or are you still working on it?
Well, what, you mean, will I have a shave or not?
No.
Will I be wearing another pair of stupid trousers? You mean?
No.
Which are renowned.
Or will you split them?
Will I split them? No, PJ Proby is not at this address. No. Yes, we're going to try and put on a really special show. I mean, we've already said in the press release, you know, Maiden are going to put the fireworks back into Donington, and we will definitely do that, literally. But the music is what's kept the band alive, and I think the last album and the last tour proved that, when we just stripped everything down and just had a row of marshals, and we all went and got our stage clothes from Millets.
Or Lawrence's Corner.
It was Lawrence's Corner. How did you know?
Well, I
That's where I got my
string
vest I got from Lawrence's Corner, actually. There'll be a run on Lawrence's Corner now.
Still enjoy it?
Oh, very much so, yeah. I mean, the last tour I had with Maiden was the most enjoyable one I've had for years, and it finished last April in Japan, and when we all went on stage, and I think we all ended up taking our clothes off. I don't know. Don't ask me why. But the last night, and the audience wouldn't go home.
Yeah.
And we went off stage, and they were still at it 20 minutes later. I mean, we all went back on stage, and they still wouldn't go home. So we all took our clothes off, and the promoter was absolutely bricking himself, because it's an offence to take your pants off in Japan on stage.
Definitely.
So we left the pants on, but somewhere out there's a lot of happy kids with shoelaces and bits of God knows what of ours, you know.
All from Lawrence Corner.
Yeah, from Lawrence Corner, indeed. They'll be looking at, Lawrence Corner, where's this, you know. Yeah.
The album is called Fear of the Dark. There's going to be a preview of the album, I think, in Norwich.
Yes, we're having a big playback, somebody's whispering in my ear. It's April 25, I'm sorry, but it's Saturday night anyway, or Saturday daytime and evening. And the band that I did the Elected single with is not going to be there, and they're not going to do anything. That's the Radio 1 smorgasbord, doobry, everything.
Weekend bit, all week long bash.
Hello, voters. My name is B, Mr. B, and I want to be elected. Thank you.
Just rock to the beat of your own size. I want to be elected. I make it to the day in a gold Rolls Royce. I want to be elected. Kids want to say I don't need a fake. I want to be elected. Well, I'm gonna rock to the rules that I make. Wanna be elected. Elected.
If I'm elected, growing a beard will become a criminal offence.
Elected.
I'm going to make all mothers wear vests. That'll teach them.
Respected. Elected. Elected. I'll be elected.
There will be no tax cuts, but a lot of people will be forced to have haircuts. Yes, Mr. Branson, that means you. No being in between, Mr. B.
I never lied to ya. I always been cool. I wanna be elected. I gotta get the vote, and I told you about the school. I wanna be elected. Elected.
Oh, go on, I'm going to.
Elected.
I'm the nice one in the tweed jacket. Well, it was a present, actually.
Wanna be selected.
Goodness, I hope the pace slackens when I actually get the job. I'm completely worn out.
Wanna be elected. Respected. Selected. I wanna be elected.
Going to be the political statement of this whole generation.
Just as I am to speaking, this is my manifesto. First, to help the health service, I promise never to get ill. Second, to fight pollution in the English Channel, I'm going to stop everyone in Dover going to the toilet. Third, I'm quite concerned about the great white whale, but I'm far more concerned about the great white loaf. We can't find them anywhere. Finally, to save energy, I'm going to get Annika Rice to keep still for a moment to talk about her fishing.
Ron Atkinson there. Ron Atkinson, of course, the voice of Bruce Dickinson, who is our guest here on Radio 1FM. It's now 17 minutes past 9, and there's going to be this big playback up there in Norwich, but I'll let you all know about that.
And now I can see the returning officer.
And we're going to run a competition, Bruce, as well, and I think Nico's going to come in and chat about it. We'll run a competition on the 3rd of April, which will allow certain people, if they win, to go up there to Norwich, hear the playback of the album. On the album, because I haven't even heard it yet, any radical changes?
It's the best Iron Maiden record. It's the best sounding Iron Maiden record. It's the best played Iron Maiden record there has been for years, if not ever. And I'm really, really, really proud of it. I mean, it's going to absolutely knock people's balls, brains, and everything into the gutter. I mean, it's just. I mean, I heard it the other day for the first time because I was off when they were mixing it. I was off, trolling around doing this promotion thing, and I haven't stopped playing it on every single system I can get my hands on. I still don't have a CD of it or anything. I mean, I've just got a tape copy of something, but it's unbelievable. It's 12 songs. It's 57 minutes long, and it's just for me, it's like one continuous. just one continuous orgasmic piece of music. I mean, it's really, I can't express how brilliant it is and how much the band is like together and really, really firing on all 6 cylinders.
That's a really positive statement.
And you think so?
Very positive statement he's got going
I mean, I
there.
know everybody says it with every album, you know.
No, they
this is
don't.
the finest album I've ever made. All that
Bruce,
sort of
that's
stuff.
not true. I've met people who've actually, you can see on radio, no faces, right?
Yeah.
And you ask, and they're saying it, but you can see their face.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're going, it's not really as good as the last one, but they
Yeah, yeah. But
I mean, what's
this
in your
one is-
face saying that?
No,
You
this-
mean it.
This one is really special, really special. And Yannick is outrageous, absolutely outrageous on it. I mean, people who were fans of him when he was in the Gillan band and everything were just, I mean, he was a really good guitarist then, but he's matured light years since then. It's unbelievable.
And he's good to watch on stage too.
Oh yeah, he's one of these guys that sort of. One day, I'm convinced he's going to do that trick that they did in, those 30s Hollywood movies where the bloke runs up the side of the wall and comes up the ceiling and does the full 360.
Yeah.
Manic Yannick we call him.
Okay, Fear of the Dark, the album. I haven't got a copy, but I have got the copy of the single, which you've already heard. But I think we ought to play it again.
Yeah, be quick or be dead.
Investing our lives
What an excellent record that is. Be Quick or Be Dead, the current single for Iron Maiden, and all that stuff that Bruce and I were talking about. Let me give you the complete rundown. It's called Norwich Sound City 92, and this is the event that you ought to be at if you're into rock.
Tell them, Tom.
You got to watch this Be Quick or Be Dead. Snake eyes in heaven, the thieves in your head.
The Monsters of Rock will be held at Castle Donington, Saturday, August 22nd. The news is out. Iron Maiden are the headliners. Tickets are available now. For full details, phone the Donington info line on 0891 97 99 90. That's 0891 97 99 90. Calls charged at 36 pence per minute, cheap rate, and 48 pence per minute at other times. 1FM share of that cost is going to go to the charity Music Therapy. The Monsters of Rock, Castle Donington, Saturday, August 22nd, will be broadcast live. 1FM, closer to the rock music.
You betcha. The time is now 22 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Don't forget Andy Kershaw is